I'm always grateful, and I have to pinch myself for the love and the appreciation and the respect that we get from our incredible audience.
Gal wanted nothing to do with Zegler standing by her side in the Variety interview for 2025 and specifically instructed Disney that she now no longer wants to do them with Zegler and wants to do them separately instead. One very revealing aspect is that after Zegler was cancelled to sing at the world premiere for Snow White 25, Gal reportedly, get this, convinced the Disney heads to provide her a slot or a chance to sing on stage for a special event in that very day in March to take over Zegler's slot and in turn taking the limelight away from Zegler as the Snow White character and as the main lead and as the main person in the press tour.
Yeah. Weird. Hey everyone, let's dive into the drama that's turned Disney's live-action Snow White into a full-blown PR nightmare. What should have been a heartwarming revival of a classic tale has spiraled into controversy, with Gal Gadot, Rachel Zegler, and Disney at the center of it all. If you thought the evil queen was the only one stirring up trouble, think again. This story has layers of tension, missteps, and public outrage. We'll break it all down for you. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's start with Gal Gadot, the Hollywood superstar cast as the evil queen. This role was supposed to be a thrilling opportunity for her to showcase her range, stepping away from the heroic roles she's known for. But instead of basking in the spotlight, Gal finds herself caught in the shadow of controversy. Insiders report that Gal is deeply frustrated, not just with Disney's handling of the project, but also with her co-star, Rachel Zegler. Gal reportedly feels that the drama surrounding Rachel has stolen focus from her performance, leaving her hard work as the evil queen overshadowed by headlines about behind-the-scenes tension and public backlash.
And today officially kicks off the most awkward, tension-filled, possible passive-aggressive press tour that we will probably see in our lifetime. God only knows how Disney is going to promote this film.
Rachel Zegler, on the other hand, has been at the center of the storm. From the moment she was cast as Snow White, the response was divisive. Fans were quick to point out that Rachel's appearance didn't match the traditional description of Snow White, skin as white as snow, sparking debates about whether Disney was being faithful to the source material. But it wasn't just her casting that caused waves. Rachel's outspoken comments about the original 1937 animated classic only added fuel to the fire. In interviews, she referred to Prince Charming as a stalker and dismissed the original story as outdated, saying it lacked modern values and reduced Snow White to a damsel in distress.
You know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story. With a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah.
Weird. I mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that
She's
is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
Snow White is running for president.
I'm launching my campaign.
These remarks didn't sit well with Disney's core fan base, who treasure the nostalgia and timeless charm of their animated classics. Social media exploded with criticism, with fans accusing Rachel of disrespecting Disney's legacy. One viral tweet captured the sentiment perfectly. How can Snow White hate her own story? For many, it felt like Rachel was mocking the very foundation of what makes Disney's stories magical.
I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again. Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again.
Disney wants to make more woke films that tank at the box office. They are more than welcome to do that, but maybe think of an original idea. Maybe not destroy a classic from my childhood and put an actress in there that not only hates the plot and the storyline of the movie she's in, but also seemingly hates Snow White, the character.
As if the backlash wasn't enough, Disney itself has been struggling to manage the fallout. Reports suggest that the studio pulled Rachel from key promotional events, a move that fans interpreted as an attempt to distance the film from the controversy. However, this only led to more speculation and criticism, with fans questioning why Disney didn't take a stronger stance earlier. The studio's decision to replace the iconic Seven Dwarfs with a group of magical creatures also drew ridicule, further alienating traditional Disney audiences. Meanwhile, Gal Gadot's frustrations have been building behind the scenes. Insiders claim that many of her key scenes as the evil queen were either heavily edited or cut entirely during post-production. This was supposed to be her moment to shine, to show a darker, more complex side of her acting abilities. Instead, Gal reportedly feels sidelined, her character reduced to a secondary role while Rachel's Snow White dominates the narrative. It's no surprise that Gal has reportedly refused to participate in joint press events with Rachel, citing discomfort with the project's direction and the public backlash.
Like telling my husband, I'm not sure how long I can take it, dragging my family to Los Angeles. I didn't know if I wanted to continue acting afterwards. What's the big deal?
Adding another layer to the drama are the political tensions between the two stars, Gal Gadot, an Israeli actress with outspoken Zionist views, and Rachel Zegler, who has publicly supported pro-Palestinian causes, couldn't be more different in their stances. Their opposing political views reportedly created friction on set, and their subtle social media posts have only added to the speculation. For example, when Rachel posted a tweet with the hashtag number #FreePalestine, many saw it as a dig at Gal. In response, Gal shared an Instagram story with a Martin Luther King Jr. quote about love driving out hate, accompanied by her own message: "Only love can save the world." Fans quickly picked up on the shade, and the feud between the two became a hot topic online. And then there's the trailer. Oh boy, where do we even begin? The teaser for Snow White has officially become one of the most disliked trailers in YouTube history, with a staggering 96.3% dislike ratio.
And in just 4 days, the trailer had gotten 5.5 million views, 24,000 likes, and over 588,000 dislikes.
The only way that I can accept Disney doing this is the idea that they have to do it in order to maintain the IP. And so they're just doing this over and over in order, it's like they have to do this for like copyright law.
This was a stunning misstep by Disney because they released the first look and it's horrifying looking.
Fans have been quick to voice their disappointment, questioning why Disney felt the need to drastically change such a beloved story. Many are baffled by the creative choices, from the lack of dwarves to Snow White's reimagined storyline. One fan summed it up: "It's not even Snow White anymore. Why bother calling it that?" The controversy surrounding Snow White isn't just a one-off. It's part of a larger pattern for Disney. Under Bob Chapek's leadership, the studio faced backlash for its attempts to modernize classic tales, often at the expense of storytelling. Movies like Lightyear and Strange World flopped at the box office, with critics arguing that the messaging overshadowed the narratives. While Bob Iger's return as CEO has brought some hope, the damage from the Chapek era still lingers. For Rachel Zegler, this has been a PR nightmare. Her comments about reimagining Snow White as a boss girl, dreaming of leadership rather than love, have divided audiences. While some praise the modern feminist approach, others feel it betrays the heart of the original story. Compounding the issue are Rachel's other controversial remarks, like her viral comment about deserving to be paid for every hour the film streams online, which many saw as self-serving and out of touch. The tension between Rachel and Gal is impossible to ignore. Insiders describe their relationship as strictly professional, with little interaction outside of filming. Crew members have hinted at instances of friction during rehearsals and press shoots, with their differing viewpoints creating a palpable divide. Gal, known for her poised and diplomatic demeanor, has reportedly decided to distance herself from the film entirely, focusing on preserving her reputation amid the chaos. Disney's attempts to salvage Snow White seem increasingly desperate. Fans are skeptical, critics are vocal, and the negative press shows no signs of slowing down. Many believe the studio's focus on progressive messaging has overshadowed its commitment to storytelling, leaving audiences disillusioned. The backlash against Snow White has become a cautionary tale for Disney, a reminder that some classics are better left untouched. As for the future of Snow White, only time will tell if Disney can turn this ship around. But one thing's for sure, the drama behind the scenes might be more entertaining than the movie itself.